Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Nicola and I make lifestyle videos, and today I am filming a Christmas tag. This was on Katie Ellison's YouTube channel. I watch her quite religiously. She does the most amazing travel videos, but she did this Christmas tag and I thought it was a good idea and a nice Christmassy type video to film, so I'm going to do that today. If you are new, then I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel, and you can do that by clicking the button just down here. I do all sorts of videos, from hauls and vlogs to cleaning videos and what I eat in a day. So if you like that sort of thing, I'd love it if you could stick around. Right, so I'll crack on with the questions. So the first question is, what is your favourite Christmas movie? Now, if you saw my, I think I did a video like things about me video, you will know that making decisions and choosing favourites is difficult for me. I find that it's quite hard to pick a favourite of anything. However, Christmas movies, I love The Holiday. I love the Muppets Christmas Carol is one of my favourites, and controversial one, While You Were Sleeping is one of my all-time favourite Christmas movies. So those are three. I'll give you my top five. So The Holiday, While You Were Sleeping, Muppets Christmas Carol, The Santa Claus, and what other one? Miracle on 34th Street. Those would be my favourites, I think. Home Alone wouldn't be in there. I know that's lots of people's favourites, but it's not mine. I like it, but not my favourite. Just lost 1,000 subscribers in one sentence. Right, where are you spending Christmas this year? We are spending Christmas at home this year. My parents are coming, and that's generally how it always is. Mum and Dad come here because we are the closest to them, and it's easiest for them to come here. We then tend to either have everybody here on Boxing Day, or we go to another family member. So we are all going to my nephew this year who lives in Wales, so we are popping there on Boxing Day. Right, question 3, your least favourite Christmas food. That's difficult because there's not much wrong. There's not much you could say is wrong with any Christmas food, to be honest. I love all of it. My least favorite, I suppose I'd have to say, if you have cabbage for Christmas dinner, don't like that. And sprouts, I'm not a massive fan. I tend to cook them Nigella style with bacon and chestnuts, and it kind of makes them a little bit more interesting and less bitter, I think. And yeah, I don't mind them, but then they're probably my least favourite. Number 4, what's on your Christmas wish list? Now, if we're talking gifts, I don't wish for anything much, although there is one thing that I would really like this year, and that is a pair of Ugg boots. Well, they don't have to be Ugg boots, but warm boots, because where I take Phoebe to dancing, where I spend a lot of my time in the afternoons, it is not warm. They have a cafe there, which is lovely. All the studios are lovely and warm where they dance, but the cafe area is cold, and I always come home with freezing cold feet and have to have a hot bath just to warm myself up. So I would love to have a nice pair of warm boots to keep my feet warm. But other than that, just for us all to be together and have a happy day is all I really want for Christmas. Question 5, first thing you do on Christmas Day? Other than come downstairs and let the dog out, which will probably be the first thing I'll do on Christmas Day. The children tend to come into our room and bring in their stockings, and they will open their presents from Father Christmas, and then I will probably put the oven on to put some meat in for lunch. But yeah, we tend to open stockings first thing on Christmas Day. We have a tradition in our family where we don't open, so Father Christmas brings the presents obviously for the stockings, and then we buy each other presents for under the tree, and those presents don't get opened until after lunch, and that's a tradition that's been in our family ever since, well, before I was born. My dad was a farmer and always worked on Christmas morning, plus we went to church, so we never really had time to open presents on Christmas morning, so we always had to wait until after lunch. And even though we hated it as kids, I very rarely used to eat my Christmas lunch because I was so excited to open my presents. and I couldn't eat anything. But even though we hated it when we were children, we hated having to wait, all of us have made our children do the same. And our children, those of us, my siblings who have grandchildren, their children do the same. So we all have to wait until after lunch. It's like, you know, we had to wait, so you're going to have to wait too. Even though there's no reason to wait anymore, we like doing it that way. It spreads out the day and just makes it a bit more exciting. Do you wear your best on Christmas Day? Yes, we usually get dressed up a little. Well, I do, and Phoebe does, and my mum tends to. Andrew and Archie tends to, actually, because he usually gets something. Father Christmas usually brings him an outfit of some sort to wear on Christmas Day, and the same with Phoebe, so they usually get some nice clothes to wear. Andrew, yeah, I think he wears something Christmassy and nice as well. Next question is, do you like Brussels sprouts? I think I've answered that already. I don't mind them, they're okay. I would never choose to eat them. We don't have them a single day other than on Christmas Day, and then leftovers on Boxing Day. Do you set a budget for presents? We don't really. We only buy presents for each other and for the children, and for the other children in our family, which are actually only on Andrew's side of the family, and my great niece and nephew. Other than that, we don't buy presents for siblings or anything like that. So for each other, do we have a budget? No, not really. We just get whatever we think the other person likes. And for the children, we have a kind of a budget, but it tends to go a bit awry. We do always go a little bit mad at Christmas. We probably are a little bit less over the top on birthdays, but go mental at Christmas. What is your favourite Christmas song? I love Christmas music. I've been listening to it since probably the end of September. I love Michael Bublé, can't go wrong. Probably my favourite, it's difficult to pick a favourite as with everything, but I think probably my most favourite Christmas song is Driving Home for Christmas, which is by Chris Rea, and I do like that, especially when you're in the car and you're going somewhere. I always have that playing on my last day at work, although I work at home now, so it doesn't work quite the same. But after our Christmas do, we've actually got our Christmas do this week, and I will probably be listening to that on my way home afterwards, even though I'll have another week of work left. But yeah, I like listening to that when I'm driving in the car. Question 10 is New Year's Eve, in or out? Now, we stay in a lot. We don't go out a lot, although actually at the moment we're everywhere doing all sorts with Christmas plays and concerts and everything. But generally throughout the year we don't go out a lot, and we rarely do much. So on New Year's Eve, I'd quite like to go out. However, we never do. Every year we sit in on New Year's Eve and go, oh, this is so boring. Next year we've got to do something, we've got to go away, we've got to book something, go somewhere, at least go out for dinner or something like that, and we never do. And this year I did look at booking a cottage and going away somewhere, so that even if we were in, we were at least away in and somewhere different than just our living room. But it's so expensive, and we've got a big holiday coming up that we're saving up for, so we decided that we wouldn't go away or go out, we'll just stay in again. So we will probably have the same conversation this year. We should have gone out. We had one year, Phoebe was 4, so 4 or 5 years ago, we went to Disney World in Florida between Christmas and, well, we went on the 27th of December and stayed until I think 9th of January or something, and we spent New Year's Eve at Epcot, and to be honest, nothing's ever going to top that. Doesn't matter where we go, I don't think we'll ever be able to have a better New Year's Eve than that one. So we just tend to watch the video of what it was like when we were there and remember the amazing New Year's Eve we had when we went to Florida. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, it's pretty much stay in, although I'd quite like to go out and do something. So that's it, that's all 10 of my questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got a YouTube channel, then I tag you to make this Christmas tag video, and let's hear about all your Christmas traditions, the things that you love to do and how you like to spend Christmas with your family. I will be back on Sunday with another video, and I look forward to seeing you then. Bye bye.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean, yeah, let's go outside.